Hey, Barty Toto here, New York Times bestselling author, founder of the Invisible Branding Method, CEO of Gratitude Clothing, kidsforgratitude.org, and I am known all over the world for branding and social media using gratitude. So today we are going to talk about getting rid of your gunnas and taking action. Okay, so when I started my first company 20 years ago, I did not know how I was going to do it, okay? I found someone that knew more than I did, and I said, teach me how to run rather than crawl. When I started Gratitude Clothing, I had the idea, and one day, I bought the domain, okay? I went down, bought a t-shirt, found a guy where I lived, had them make a mock-up, and literally started the company in 24 hours overnight. Every company I have created has been an overnight success. Well, Barty, that's not me. The thing is, if you're sitting here saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get on Instagram, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, your gunnas are not taking action. So, even with Disrupt Your Brand, it's an idea I had in my head. I put it out there in less than 24 hours. It got so much traction that I have people wanting to partner with me that are multimillionaires because they know who I am, what I'm about, and I just did it. I took action, had the idea, and I executed it. So, are your gunnas matching up with your actions? Now, I know some of this is harsh on you. A lot of people will say, well, I'm in a bad situation right now. I'm depressed. I'm in a bad marriage. I have all these distractions. So have I, and so did I. In fact, when my book in 2011 became a bestseller, at the top of everything, my father was dying, was taking care of him, all kinds of craziness. But I did not allow that to stop me. Now, yes, being transparent and real, did I let a hater and a stalker stop me? Yes, for a moment, and you can understand why. But no matter what you are going through, okay, you cannot allow your gunnas to control you, okay? Being an entrepreneur is hard. Are you really an entrepreneur or are you a student? And what I mean by student is you can go and listen to Tony Robbins, you can go to conferences, you can do all this stuff. You can call yourself an entrepreneur, okay? Anybody can. But are you taking the action to do it? Seriously. You know, there is a difference between making 3 figures and 6 figures or 7 figures. And, you know, some people, like I said, they just don't know what they don't know, but they find someone, for instance, like with myself, that is good at branding and social media. And they say, teach me how to run rather than crawl. Help me, okay? So, if you don't know something, find someone who is really good at what they're doing and ask, okay? Most people will say yes to you because someone said yes to them. Of course, they'll probably charge you. But what I'm getting at is, you know, don't continue another day. If you need to sit, I have people that hire me and literally sit next to me and say, show me how. You know, one thing about myself that's different is I don't tell people what they want to hear, but what works and what doesn't. I'm known all over the world that I don't just feed people information, I show people how to do it. So what makes you different? And the reason I'm so harsh on some of you is been there, done that. But you know what? How much money you're leaving on the table with your gunnas? And I know about depression. I know that when I lost several people in a very short period of time, that life happens, and it does happen, okay? But you cannot continue to settle for less. You deserve the best. No matter what, you know, situation in your past, okay? You can blame your spouse. You can blame that your mother called you this or that, you know. If I allowed my past and the labels that were put on me to dictate my future, I wouldn't be where I am now, seriously. Because my past and my upbringing was not pretty. And I hope maybe some of you watching this video can identify with me and understand, okay? So, some of the excuses, you know, is that I come from another country. I don't speak very good English. You know, I'm a single mom. I'm a single dad. I don't know how. I'm too old. You know, technology. My spouse won't let me. You know what? Get a divorce. You know, my husband won't let me. Whatever. Then maybe you need to find a different spouse, because you want to be with someone who accepts you for you, okay, loves you for you, and will uplift you, not sit there and criticize you or demean you or be condescending to you. And that goes not just with relationships, but in business. If you're in a, you know, a band or a group, or, you know, you're in a real estate firm and your team is not, y'all are not on the same level as far as passion or what you want to do, you might want to have a heart-to-heart talk with them, okay? So, the whole purpose of this video, without my rants, is one, stop your gunners, take action, and stop your excuses. And so, you know, I love each and every one of you. I really do, in my own way. And I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful you watching this video. I hope that maybe it helps somebody watching this video, or that it impacts you. Some of you might say, wow, she's really rough. And yeah, I am. It's because someone called me out on my stuff. In 2008, somebody said, if you had 48 hours, what would you do? And I started writing down this list of things I would do. And within 2 weeks, every one of those things came true. Everything. Because I looked down that list and I said, why not? Why couldn't I do this? Why not? So take the steps. Find me, sit with me, call me, whatever it is to get to the next step in your life. Okay? I also am a mentor to people on the power of asking. You know, a lot of people have a problem asking for what they want in life, asking for the money they deserve, or to be treated with respect by a company or corporation. Or, you know, the other thing people have a problem with is that they ask, but then when they get the yes, they self-sabotage. And the other thing is just communication, okay? Communication is key. So, anyway, enough of my rant, but click on the link below, get to know more about me. Remember to disrupt your brand, do something different today, okay? Take an action step to go to the next level in your business or your life, to change your life, okay? Stop saying you're gonna do this, you're gonna buy this, you're gonna do this, and just do it, okay? Because one, it'll help your self-confidence, it'll help your self-esteem. Trust me, been there, done that. Okay, I am not perfect. You know, when I invented a product, yes, I'm an inventor. I invented a product back in 2001, and I had to get an electric schematic in China. Did not know how, had no clue, but I took the action steps to find out who needed to help me and so forth. And if I hadn't have done that, that product wouldn't have saved lives and other things. Of course, it got copied, and some other things happened, and I discontinued it because sometimes working with China is very difficult. But, you know, example really quick before I leave is, you know, I have a wholesale business. I help people take their product out to the marketplace, all right? But now, you know, before, I used to be the one who invented product and manufactured product in China. Now I help them take it out to the marketplace. Nobody taught me that. I'm self-taught. But Barty, I'm not as smart as you. I've had that. No, you're very smart. You just have to find someone who, you know, knows a little bit more and ask how they get from point A to point B. That's why I've helped thousands of celebrities, musicians, Fortune 500 companies, entrepreneurs, real entrepreneurs, and I don't just work with anyone. I only work with people that will follow directions. If I tell you to do something and you don't, I will fire you. And the reason is that my time is value. I am tired of people's gonnas, their going tos, and they're not taking action. Like I said, Have I been guilty? Yes. We all have our moments. But, you know, with that said, I think you're awesome. I know you can do it. I hope that something sparked you in this video. I hope it wasn't anger. I hope it was to empower and inspire you. Because guess what? I've been a single mom for a long time with 2 kids, and I've done it all on my own. And yes, does it get lonely as an entrepreneur? Yes. Do I complain about it sometimes? Yes, I do. And I don't want you complaining, because what you complain about, you get more of. So don't also sit there and say, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, because that which you say you can't afford, you know, when you speak out, the power is in the tongue with the law of attraction, is what you speak, saying that I can't afford this or that, you're going to remain in that situation. So don't do that. If you need help with that, I can mentor you as well in that area. So much love, and I will see you later. Click on the link below to find out more about what we're up to.